Alright, how's it going today, everyone? Welcome. Happy Friday. Sorry I missed you all last night. I was planning on streaming, but my body said I had to nap. And I didn't set an alarm, which is probably a mistake, and then I woke up 4 hours later. At like 12:30 or later, I don't remember. So I was like, I'm not streaming at this point. And then I like made some food and I went to bed. Lots of sleep last night. But I was like, alright, well, let's try to do a day stream tomorrow. And then contract work popped up this morning. So anyways, we're here now. We're not going to stream to my normal late ass hours. We'll see. We'll probably get a good 3 hours in, maybe. I don't know. We'll see exactly. But yeah, anyways, we're just gonna, go work on some shit and get stuff done. Yeah, close that. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Son of a bitch. Oh, where's the other sublime? On 7? No, on 8. No, on 9? 9, there we go. Should be able to do this. No. No, alright, well, whatever. I fucked up, it's fine. But yeah, so we are gonna try. There's a few more things we need to get knocked out. Oop. Zoo Asylum with a 3 months. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. How you doing, man? It's been a while. What have you been up to? Are you still streaming? I don't know if I should shout you out or not. But either way, welcome. So as I was saying, we've got a bunch of stuff we need to clean up yet. The main thing I need to get done is I need to get an IRCv3 server running again. I don't remember. Yeah, so I'm gonna set up Ergo again. I should probably set this up on another machine and stuff, but it's fine. And we got to get IRCv3 at least basically working and going from there. I really tell you, I got it. You're a grandpa now? Oh, congrats! I didn't realize any of your kids were that old. But congrats. I know one of them was late teens, maybe? Either way, congrats. Alright, Ergo. Oh, 23, okay. Station in Colorado, just, okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't want to name names or anything, not that I could remember her name, but yeah. 23. Okay, I don't know. My It seems older than I knew or thought. I don't know. She'd been in her late teens when you first met. Okay, yeah. I'm like, has it been that long? I'm like, fucking hell, I don't know. Alright, we can merge 3137 too. Anyways, how's you been? Hopefully, work's been good and stuff. 137. Pretty crazy how time flies. Pretty sure we met about 7 years. Yeah. Yeah, actually, no, that would be about right. Well, yeah. Or maybe it might be 8 years this fall. No, because I started streaming in 2017. Okay, yeah. So I've been streaming for 7 years, and the whole Wisconsin Streaming Alliance thing was in 2017. So yeah, we met at the Halloween one in Madison. Or was it Madison? Wherever the hell it was. Yeah, okay, yeah. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, you just broke my brain for the day, at least when it comes to relating to time, so thanks. Oh, that was a converted church? I knew it was weird. I just thought it was some weird bar. I didn't realize it was a converted church, but whatever. It's fine. Former church turned into a weird ass bar. Yeah. I just remembered the bathrooms were really gross, and I had a brand new Halloween costume that I eventually just threw out instead of washing it. Because, like, it was a cloak and it was dragging on the ground. I'm just like, yep, I'm just going to throw this out. Alright. The plugins menu is now weird because we don't have any plugins loaded because this is all over here. We need to figure out what's going to go there. Yeah, so if we turn on the Idle Maker plugin, now we get that stuff in there. There used to be manage plugins, but now that's been moved to here. We need to figure out where we're going to put the actions. Do they go here? Do they go elsewhere? I don't know. Although, in theory, we could put a hamburger menu on here. I wonder if that would piss people off. I don't know. But yeah. Alright, cool. That's going. Whee! Oh, no. Yeah, I kind of miss those meetups. But, you know, it is what it is. Like most things in the Milwaukee area, they just die because of apathy. People get into them for the wrong reasons, and then they die because of apathy. Don't get out much more. Yeah, I drove to Chicago on Wednesday. I meant to go. I went to a book signing for Cory Doctorow. Some people here may know him. He has a little book called The Internet Con. Cory Doctorow, Internet Con. He's talking about big tech disassembly manual presenting theory of internet and shitification, blah, 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 blah. You can read the rest. The fun part of this is on page 110 or something, you'll see a familiar name. Hold on, let me get the, went to Colorado for Christmas and her van broke down with it. Oh no, it's still there? Fucking hell. That sucks. So yeah, so I went down to his book signing. We had 2 fun moments during the book signing. So there's me and Cory. Yeah. And also, if you don't know, he touches base on my work with Pidgin, another book of his, Internet Con How Season Means Computation. But the fun part was, so I get up to the front of the signing line, and he gets up, says, he's like, I know who you are. And everybody's just kind of like, what? Like everybody else that was still there. And then I gave him crap because I was like, yeah, so I had to buy means of computation or whatever, Internet Con. I'm like, because one day I get a private message on Mastodon, and someone going, you know, you're in Cory's book? And I'm like, what? I was like, how do you put me in a book without telling me? And again, everybody's like, what? Who is this guy? Cory's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Like, I understand. You got tons of stuff to do. Trying to poke him for it. But yeah, it's fun. Big Zoe back next week. We'll try to deal with that. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, leaving cars, broken down cars in places suck. And you need either another driver or you need to fly or train or something out to get it, which sucks. That other driver thing can be a big ask, especially if it's in another state, like Colorado. Needs a new transmission? Oof. Scrapyard? That's probably where I would start, but that's just me. I'm gonna clean up this branch, y'all. How do I have 6 notifications on Mastodon? Jeez. Oh, people boasting. Okay, boosting. Okay. Or just didn't clear right. Someone will buy it and fix and resell. Plus, you can get 3K trade on it at a dealer. Oh wow. That's a pretty new van then, huh? Or not much wrong with it besides the transmission, I should say. What did that green screen ever do to you? He's like, I hit my toys. 2016. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Last I checked, well, it's been a couple years now. I can still get 2K for my Prius, but that's an 08, which is still holy shit. Like what? Although a couple years ago, I had to put 2,500 into the Prius. Fuel tanks are expensive. especially if you want to pass emissions. I'll get 3K from a dealer that on just about anything. Nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, the problem is like since I don't exactly have steady employment, it's not. I mean, I have steady employment, but it's not like steady W-2 employment, right? It's hard to get a loan. Well, I'm assuming it's hard to get a loan. I haven't tried, but I really don't want a car payment. And I'm only 3 years away from classic collector plates, so yeah, about four and change. Yeah, my savings just got wiped out because I had to pay taxes. And also, I'll fix a green screen whenever Slater gets off of it. Yeah, you're just sitting there, huh? You want to come sit? He's like, no, I want to play. Play. Oh yeah, so we need to get IRC set up. 2004 Durango we bought down there to get home. It's not going to cut it for you this summer. No AC. Yeah. So the AC is broken in my car too. And I'm debating on how I'm going to deal with that. I think there's a leak in it. And yeah. Gonna get something. Yeah. Definitely get the warranty. Always the warranty. Even a year warranty is better than no warranty. Ergo. Ergo, that's not what I want. What the fuck is the images? Ergo IRC Docker. You haven't tried to get a quote for fixing it? Sure, it's well beyond FUBAR at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, it's Ergo Chat. My bad. Actually, well, it should have a link to the Docker thing. Docker. Oh, it's on GitHub. That's why I can't find it on Docker Hub. Derp. You can register it as a classic car. Nice. Yep. What point do you have to stop getting emissions on a car? It's got to be like 20 years or something, right? It's got to be the classic car thing. Oh, yeah. Well, lucky you. Like at some point they've got to be like, yeah, you're not going to pass anymore. Yeah, you know what the worst part is? I got a hybrid with the assumption that I get better gas mileage because it's a hybrid. There's lots of caveats I don't tell you about hybrids. Number one, the obvious one is, since you're a hybrid, which means you have an internal combustion engine, an ICE engine, and an electrical engine, it means you have 2 types of engine problems to worry about. You have 2 types of everything to worry about, which is garbage. But the other fun part is, they don't tell you that you get taxed more money on your car registration because you have a hybrid. So I pay an extra $75 at least, I think it went up this year, I don't remember what it was, a year for having a hybrid, just to register my car. Presumably, if you have an electric, you get twice as much. I think it's something to do with gas tax, but it's just like, what the fuck? EV is 175? Okay. Either way, it's still, what the fuck, man? It's kind of garbage. But kinda, I mean, it's really garbage. Can I NVAR this shit? This is what got me into problems last time. I didn't pay attention to the configuration, so I couldn't become an op. Gas tax supposedly goes to... Yeah, really? You sure about that one? You mean it pays for the shitty cold pack pothole stuff they use? That's what it goes for. There's a giant pothole out front of my house that is literally like 20 feet long and like a foot wide. More in some places, because it's like 20 feet long. Yep. Pays for the roads. Uh-huh. Bulk config file helps you walk through option. You can use config parameter or launch an ergo to control where it looks at the file. Configuration file also stores log, database, certificate, and other files are open. Normally, all these files use relative fast, but you can change from absolute start to blah, blah. Get out of my soda. So randomly the other day, I decided I wanted a koosh ball, like in the 90s, so I got one. It has now become my fidget toy. Oh, you can't see it. Where'd I go? Guess what color it is? I need to go to here, to go to here, to go to here, to go to here. It's green. Which is why it makes stuff disappear. And we got Slater in the cat bed right here. Hi. Now you can relax, you can get cozy. Yeah. I didn't even think of that when they got me. So, like, it was just like, order one, you'll get a random color. And I was like, oh, cool, green. And then I totally forgot about the chroma key. Yeah, so can I do any of this via environment variables? Although I suppose I can just grab the config file and then mount it into the container. Remember the one stream we did where I covered... You did, where you covered yourself in green spray on hair color and a green shirt? Nice. I've done just the floating head before, but just the eyes, yeah, that'd be fun. By fun, I mean you'd probably really mess with some people, which would make it more fun. Part of the mouth would show when he talked. You should put on like white gloves, and then he could be. If you ever play Chrono Trigger, the one like circus guy, I can't think of his name. He was just eyes, a mouth, and hands. We're gonna W get this. We're gonna rename it to config. File.yaml to config.yaml. By config.yaml. Network name local test. Server name localhost. I'm gonna have to play with this a bit, but we'll see. We should turn on TLS, but I don't know where I'm gonna get them files yet. Linux, yeah, it's fine. Tor listeners, I don't really care about doing Tor right now. I'm hoping most of this is okay. Oh, I gotta remember, this dual streaming thing's kind of annoying because I have to pop out the YouTube chat so I can see it. There you go. Oh, No, reverse, check ident, don't care. Course ident, sure. Unless you require a global shared password. Yeah, we don't want that right now. But yeah, so long time ago, I shouldn't say long time ago. Well, a long time ago, I set up Ergo running locally for developing the new IRC-v3 protocol plugin. Something went wonky with my Podman install a while ago, and like the container got broke. I haven't recreated it, so we're gonna do that so we can figure out where to go from there. But the goal for today is we want to get rid of this function and this function and the property that backs it and a whole bunch of other stuff. And it's gonna be a fun time. It's not you, so 7 files right there, but you see IRCv3 hits it. But there's gonna be other problems with it too. Oh, actually, we should start with this. Huh. Yeah, we should look at that. But yeah, lots of fun stuff. Actually, hold on. Let's get Ergo running, then we'll go back and look at the conversation, the common send thing, because that thing should go away. But yeah. So there's a bunch of weirdo legacy code sitting around. Last week we went through and deleted a lot of big old stuff that we weren't technically using anymore. To the extent that we deleted 90,000 lines of code. Very nearly 100,000, but it was over 90. It was over 90,000. But it was less than 100,000 net, anyways. So we couldn't quite get to the over 10,000 or 100,000, but yeah. Oh, Unity's disabled, Perpetual's disabled, the history adapter we'll have to deal with. That's not a big deal. Yeah. A lot of this is just the way the API works is different and weird now. So, yeah, or I shouldn't say weird. It's better now. It's just different. Hey! You never spell correct sales mustard with the server name as a prefix. Yep. Yay, we got mentioned about having a bug. Great. Too long to be relayed and tagged. This behavior can be disabled by setting allow truncation to false. Ergo will reject the message and return an error to the client. Note that this option defaults to true when unset. Allow... will truncate and send messages that are too long to be relayed and tagged. This behavior can be disabled by just setting allow truncation to false. In which case, Ergo will reject the message and return an error. Good, we want this. Pidgin should handle this. Like, we need to handle a lot of these edge cases, but it's fine. IP limits I don't give a shit about. IP cloaking, fine. Accounts. Authentication enabled, yeah, because I need to cancel. Well, you know what? Hold on, let's just do this once. I think we can just do this and go from there. Spawn man, run minus D. Name Ergo. Then it was gchr.io. Ergo chat Ergo. But yeah, so Suicide, what have you been up to if you've been so busy? Just like life and shit or what? You know, that pesky life thing always gets in the way of everything. It's gonna link me. What do I have for tags here? I don't know necessarily when he's latest. Let's go with stay. Command logs, Ergo. Oh no, you got my admin password. To the machine that's only running on... oh shit. I didn't open up the port. So now we get a new one. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. Good, it aired. Put this in the password manager. The managers of my passwords. So I had it in my password manager. Well, whatever. General, working stuff, nothing exciting. Most nights you'd rather just hang out and watch stuff and yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I just bust ass on Pidgin as much as I can. That's my hanging out and watching stuff. There's an updated topic. Is it this one? I guess. Oh, yeah, I should probably respond to that. I don't know how to respond to it, though. So, we'll do that later. Alright, anyways. Alright, so we got Ergo running now. That's cool. I can update my Pidgin stuff to connect to it. I gotta go and recreate accounts and ship it. It's fine. Right. That's that. LTPN. Have grab Ergo. That's gonna be Docker. Or it's not gonna be Docker. It's gonna be Podman. What the fuck? Oh, root less port something. Okay, fine, that's what it is. Podman doesn't run as root. So, yeah. Alright. Cool. What were we gonna check for? Oh, we're gonna look at common sense. Purple conversation.c. Common sense. So, first off, who all calls this? Sun with flags. Who calls this? Send confirm. That gets called by send confirm. And this gets called by nobody. So we're going to delete this. Because this is silly and dumb anyways, and we should get rid of it. Oh, good. 3.0. What is it? This function is intended for use cases where the user hasn't explicitly and knowingly caused a message to be sent. The confirmation ensures that the user isn't sending a message by mistake. The idea here was, as far as I remember, is like if you click a URL that would like prompt you to put in a message, like no, just we don't do that anymore. Right? Like you can't send. Sure, you can create a message and put it in there and everything, but we are not going to allow you to automatically send it. That's just bad. That's just asking for problems. Okay, most of this looks, this is all just the old, yeah, why don't I just do this? We do that, we save the scan, we go here, and then we should get no errors. I just realized I didn't put water in the fridge. I meant to do that when I grabbed this glass of soda. Whoops. I've been slacking on doing dishes, and all my water bottles have needed to get washed, so they've all been in the sink. I washed 3 of them earlier today, but I did not put any of them in the refrigerator. So all I get is cold tap water, which isn't very cold. Alright, that takes care of that nonsense. So now common send only has one caller, right? Right, if that calls that with this, that just then plops this off to common send. So then common send should just get plopped down into there, but we should refactor it as we can. Ooh, yep. So this becomes this. So that goes away. We find common send again. We delete this. Wait, send message. Yeah, see, this just isn't even right anymore. Ugh. That's okay. Like, we'll do this to keep shit working, but we should probably write purple conversation, send a message. And yeah. So we get the account from the conversation. We get the connection from the account. I don't know why we need the connection. Why do we need the connection? For all this bullshit down here. Blah 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 blah. All right. So if the protocol doesn't implement protocol conversation, we should just error out. Who actually called this? Oh no. Okay, so there's not a whole lot that actually does. I'm cringing at the command stuff because the command stuff needs to be completely rewritten. I'm not sure how we want to do that yet. That's a problem. We just keep pushing. We keep kicking that can down the road. It's like, maybe one day we'll figure this out. Maybe. And maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just let it do its thing and go away. But if that's the case, the only thing here is the UI. I'm okay having a purple conversation send message. What do we all have here? Yeah, there's no reason we can't just build the message and then kick this off. Alright, before we do the common sense stuff. Yeah, let's undo that part. Okay. And we'll just get rid of the confirm. Then in parallel, what we'll do is we'll start building purple conversation send message, which it'll take a purple message and then it'll do the hard work for you, right? And then when that's done and stuff's ported to it, then we can get rid of the common send and this purple conversation send. Because, like, purple conversation send is kind of ambiguous, right? Are you sending a message, a file, a nudge, a sticker, right? It could be a whole bunch of things. Remove, send, confirm. Remove purple conversation, send, confirm. I believe this was meant to work.
Anonymous user gives tier 1 cents he gave for the
Thanks. Appreciate it. It's meant to work with purple URL handler or something to allow applications to other applications to send messages, but this just seems like a bad idea across the board. So we're removing it for now. Can always add something back later if we determine that a use case justifies the security potential. Come on. $31, $38. Pressing on, ran with the turtles. Publish. Alright, so let's build a send message. Oh, it needs to raise the window, but purple conversation, send message. Conversation. Conversation. Message. New message to send. Send ampersand message to ampersand conversation. This will ask the protocol plugin. Oh shit. That makes this confusing. I'm like 8 levels deep in abstraction, but we wanted to do that group chat thing, and this would break in that circumstance. You wouldn't be able to write to it. Because if this goes straight to the protocol, we would have to dick around with it. Or we would have to create a protocol to do that. Well, whatever. We'll deal with that later when it gets there. So that's the protocol plugin. Then this will look up the account and protocol plugin that at conversation belongs to, and call method at protocol conversation dot send message. Oh, this should be send message async. Yep. Yeah, that's the bigger part right here. So this has to be asynchronous. Send message async. For the message or for at message. Right, that means we need at cancelable protocol conversation.h. I just want to copy this. Like I didn't want to type it. Why type it when I can copy paste it? Or maybe I could use AI to do it. These 4 lines that I needed to copy paste. Let's pull an AI into this. That's gonna get it wrong and I have to review it. Sounds like a good call. Excuse me. So look up the account and protocol conversation belongs to and call right message. Yeah, that's fine. Since 3.0, this is no return value. Purple available in 3.0. Purple. Void purple conversation. Send message. Async. Purple conversation. Conversation. Purple message. Message. G cancelable. Cancelable. G async. Ready. Callback. Callback. G pointer. Data. Okay. We're gonna have to write unit test for us too, but that's fine. That's fine. A-okay, fine. We're gonna put. I guess we can put it here. Oh yeah, wait, we didn't do anything. Oh, we got rid of send confirm. Where the hell fuck is send? Wait, what? We already started using this. Who the fuck calls this? Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna. Oh no, I suppose we don't need the callback. Is the point? All right. So, where did I put this in the header file? I put this above send confirm. Let's put this above send a message, or just send. Probably up here. Yep. Okay. How about relying on good old muscle memory? Doing the right work at right time? Huh? What are you referring to? I'm very confused. Oh, I don't want the whole thing. I got the whole thing on the clipboard. I just want this line. This line. Oh, it's both that. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Sorry, my context. The amount of time that the things that come out of my mouth stay in my memory is very minimal. Yeah, gotcha. Return if fail is conversation. If fail, purple is messagerino. And the rest of it can be whatever the fuck it wants. Then we need a gtask star task. Was null. Task equals gtask new. Source object is the conversation. Yep. Then cancelable? Yeah, then the cancelable, then the callback. And the callback, and then the user's data. Okay. Oh man, testing this is going to be hard. Because we need a protocol that implements purple protocol conversation. Ugh. That's dumb. Yeah. Alright, well, anyways. Alright, so now, like common send does, which is somewhere, we need to get the account and then the protocode. Purple account, star account equals purple protocol, star protocol equals null. Account equals purple conversation, get account. Yeah, that bridge thing is going to be weird. Because accounts, or conversations also need accounts. I think we're going to have to do this as a protocol. Enjoy. It's okay. It'll be weird. It'll be fun though when we do it. Conversation could count conversation. That shouldn't fail at this point. Yeah, I can't. I think it's okay. Get protocol count. If not, purple is protocol conversation. protocol. G task return new error. Task, comma. Purple conversation domain, which I don't think we have yet. Nope. Purple conversation domain. A G error domain for purple conversation. Hash define purple conversation domain. Fork from static string purple conversation. Purple macro available in 3.0. I think that's right. 0, comma. Protocol does not implement protocol conversation. Protocol conversation. Yeah, that's probably okay. I don't want to mark it for translation though, because it shouldn't be translated. G clear object task return. Okay. We also need to do G task set source tag task comma purple conversations and basic. Okay. Oh. Then, oh, we do need our own callback though, so this is gonna get a little funky, but it's alright. We might have to rename the other one. So now we've got all that set up. Now what we're gonna do is say purple protocol, propel, protocol conversation, send message async. I don't remember the parameters, so we're gonna cheat and look at the documentation because that's okay. Just looking at documentation isn't cheating. Virtual method and message async. Alright, so we got the protocol, conversation, and the message. Then the ready callback and the data. Oh yeah, no worries. Thanks for the raid. I don't do raid announcements for one viewer because that's how people like to spam stuff. Yeah, no worries, no worries. How's it going, Soy Pete? How you doing? How's your stream? What are you up to? Or what were you up to, I should say? You know, raid's a raid. Everyone's gotta start somewhere. It's fine. Oh, you. Sure. Give you a follow and a shout out. Why not? Why not? Alright, so what are we working on today? Alright. The data we pass to this is our task? Yeah. Gotta be our task. So we need a and the message async callback. We're gonna reuse that one. Oh, I messed up my shoutout, sorry. There you go. Alright, that should do that part. We have to go look at this. We're gonna change this. Oh yeah, that's gross. Send message, async. Old callback? Sure. There we go. Okay. Where was that? Alright, this is no longer the old one. This is now the new one. This is not the protocol. Oh no, this is a protocol. Fine. We don't care about the protocol. Oh no, we do care about the protocol. Why don't we do this? Source. Purple protocol conversation. Star protocol equals null. Protocol equals purple protocol conversation. Source. This is gonna have the same thing. This returns a blue. There's no reference to the finisher. Okay, we should probably fix that at some point. Like this one references the way it came from, but not the one you get here. Oh, return a bool. There's so many different ways to do this. I guess we'll skip that for now. We've got to worry about whether or not the message should be echoed locally. Right, so like when the message comes in to send message async, should we put it in the history? And then if there's an error, then we can look it up and then put the error on the message and all that shit, right? That's the tricky part we don't have yet. Yeah. Alright. G task star task equals data. That's our data. Yeah, before we do this, we want to do G task return if canceled or something. Yeah. Return error if canceled. Checks if G cancelable has been canceled, and if so, sets task error accordingly and completes the task. Okay, that's what we want. So if G task return error if canceled, then we return shit. We're just now starting to use this stuff and starting to do it right. We're forgetting how it works. All right. Okay. Okay. So if that returns true, so that just give me this. Task and result share the same cancelable, so we just need to clear task to make sure it's canceled or its callback gets canceled. It's called. Okay, cool. So if the cancelable will get canceled anywhere, instead of us doing all our work, we're just going to return an error that it got canceled, and then we're good. All right. So then we got a protocol. We need to add more handling here. If/when message gets echoed to the history. Oh wait, hold on. I don't have the sim linked in here anymore. That's dumb. All right. Anyways. Purple message already has an error. Yeah. If not, Apple protocol, conversation 7 minutes. Spanish protocol, result, comma, error. We'll do this. Success. If not success, then if error is not equal to null, then purple message, set error, message error, right? I think that's all we have to do for that. Yep. Okay, so the instance takes it, so, yep. So we don't have to worry about that. Otherwise, yeah, it should be fine. Oh, shit. Why do we do that? That's not taking ownership. Because we use propagate error. Propagate, yeah. We're gonna change that. If error's not equal to null, then there's G error copy. Message error equals G error copy error. Because the setter here too. Yeah, that's just getting the, yeah. That's not saying G value take boxed. So, yep. And then, yeah, fine. Message.h. Okay. That'll fix this up. Okay. Errors equal to null, then error equals G error new. Conversation domain, comma 0, comma unknown error. And we set that, we say G task return error task, comma error G clear error. G clear task return. Otherwise, G task return. Wait, what is we didn't write the finisher for this yet. I guess it's just a bool. G task return boolean task comma true. G clear object. Let's just do it this way. So if we failed to send the message, we spit out the error message, and we didn't get an error message, we just say unknown error. Then otherwise we set the error on the message itself. Wait, we don't have the message right here. Fuck. G task set task data. Yeah. Purple message, star message equals no. This is different than the This task data, freeing the existing task data if any. Is this different than the data past it new? I'm gonna have to test this. So when you pass G-test new, you have... Oh no, that's the data to go to the callback. Okay. We should be fine. Message equals G task get task data G task results. Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's put that back. Yep. And then message we set error. Otherwise we say purple message set. I think we have sent on this thing. Delivered. So typically so we don't have reviewed or viewed at yet. We just have delivered. All right. So the protocol didn't say it was delivered. The protocol didn't set delivered. Set it. The idea here is like for stuff like IRC that doesn't necessarily have like a delivered date or a received at time or whatever, that we do this here. Now that said, I'm realizing there's a couple options here, right? I don't know that most protocols will tell us. So there's definitely when somebody read a message, right? That's a read receipt. There is a delivery receipt, meaning it was delivered, but what the fuck does delivered mean? Does delivered mean it was delivered to the user, but they haven't read it yet, which is why they have a read receipt? Or does it mean it was delivered to the server? So we might want to change this to like accepted at some point, meaning that the message was accepted by the server, but that's all we know. But right now we're going to use delivered for that. So that's fine. Right? So, okay. So that takes care of our callback. And then our finish method, we have to do the rest of this. But actually in our send a message async here, that's not the one we want. We want the other one. In this one, we want to do gtask set source or set task data task message or g object ref message g object unwrap. That's going to make sure that the message stays around for the lifetime of this. Okay, so that takes care of that. But then we have to implement the finish method, which is pretty straightforward. So this becomes gboolean. Send a message, finish. Purple conversation. G async result, star result. G error slash r error. G return val if fail. Purple is conversation. Although we don't really need this here, but we'll see. G return val if fail. G is async result. Results. Right. So all we're gonna do is our this is real simple. We just gtask propagate boolean gtask result comma error. But we also will do g return val if fail. Gtask get source tag. Gtask gtask result is not equal to purple send something async. Right. So if the task that call whatever, if this task didn't come from this function, we're gonna error out right here. Otherwise, we'll give you the right stuff. And that's mostly just to help people like that write dumb code sometimes, because it happens. Yep, like look at all these errors. Woohoo! Oh, a big part of the errors are because I didn't put a damn prototype in here. Let's look at the count. We'll need to call a method at conversation dot send message finish from purple conversation send the message conversation the instance results the results try to keep these lines consistent. So it's like, where is it? So I can copy paste it. Finishes a previous call to method at conversation dot send message async. Should be called from the callback parameter callback function pass to whatever. That should be obvious at this point. Yeah, that's fine. Returns percent true on success, otherwise percent false with error set. Since 3.0 gboolean verbal conversations and message finish conversation g async result star result g error star. Okay, do we compile this time? Ugh. No. Okay. Okay, so that gets a problem. Version not purple version not macro Available macro in 3.0. Alright, a few more things. Oh, yep, okay. 1277 in conversation.c. Protocol conversation. Ah, fixes that one. That's just a warning anyways. Argument 4. I don't know how I would have fucked that up, but we'll look in a second here. Back to cancelable, but arguments type of... What? Oh, did I miss... No? What the fuck? Oh, right. Right, that's the problem. Macro requires 2 arguments, 1294. Yep. Control ends reaches end of non-void function, which is way the fuck up here. Oh, it wasn't that far. 1297. Oh. Return. GTAS propagate. Boom. Okay. Oh. And now we will have a nice little helper method to do our stuff for us. Sorry, just looking at something real quick. So nothing should be broken from the stuff we changed. Everything is all private API. Yeah, so like there's no problem, there's no sense in fixing the common sense stuff when we're just gonna delete it. Right? So we have the new stuff here. We're gonna have to write unit tests for this, which like I said are gonna be a pain. But in theory we should have had that already, maybe? No, actually I don't think we have anything for test conversation, do we? Or we have a little bit. What do we have in here? Members, signal, type, check. Yeah, so we don't have any test on this. I think I'm okay with that right now because, like I said, it's going to be annoying to do the majority of this. Yeah. Let me ask a weird question here. I'm just asking some of the protocol developers if they're the whole accepted, delivered, read states. But yeah. Yeah, we might want to go through and put in an accepted state there. Actually, I guess we can just check this. Discord API message. Good. I don't care about error messages. I care about message objects. I never remember how the fuck to read their docs. I know the stuff we do with their stuff is not supposed to happen. Like, you're not supposed to be able to write another client for Discord using their docs, but you can if you know what you're doing. Well, they put buttons in there now? Interesting. Jesus. Discord shit is getting super complicated. Where the fuck is the actual just like message thing? Yeah, okay, wait. I don't want components. I just want message object. There we go. Content timestamp, edited timestamp. When this message was sent. Reactions, non-spend, webhook, type activity application, message reference. Okay, so Discord doesn't do read state. Interesting. Oh, no, they do it a different way. They do it via, like, watermark or something. Not watermark. Water level marker, something like that. Alright, well, whatever. So either we might put that back in, or we might put that in later. We'll figure that out when we get there. So I think this is okay. So like what we want to do here is, we're not gonna do it. Well, maybe we'll do it in a minute here. But the idea is, so like we'll move Pidgin to do this, right? So Pidgin will build the message object instead of calling purple conversation send. It'll call send message async. But what Pidgin will do is it'll make its input box insensitive until we've gotten the callback, right? The message was successful. And we might change it around later, depending on error messages and stuff, right? But I think that makes the most sense for right now. Because I don't know how many times it's happened to you all, but like sometimes on Discord, like you'll hit a server that's restarting or something, or there's some internet connection issue. All of a sudden, you've typed like 4 messages, and then they all fail, right? That's really annoying. Like I get it, but it's also like, oh, dude, right? So yeah, we need to account for that. And like the protocol doesn't have to implement it this way, right? They can like send it off to the server and then just tell us that they sent it, right? Okay. But like if you're actually trying to do this statefully, that's the way to do it. What do we change in message? Oh. Yeah. HG branch, conversations, and async. And purple conversations and message async. And finish. Also make purple message set error not take ownership of the error, as that will complicate things and it wasn't implemented properly. Anyways. Yep. $31, $39. That's been done. Just ran. Have the turtles do their thing. There are no unit tests for sending messages right now due to complexity. Oh, you know what? We should probably clean up. Send. We're not even touch send comment because we're just gonna delete it. We'll delete everything here. Not anticipating this being around real long. All right, that's it. I gotta get something to drink and I gotta use the restroom. I will be back in a few minutes. I walked back at the perfect time when the music was all quiet. I'm like, what's going on? It's so quiet. It's okay. Okay, so let's get back to this. All right, so let's try to do the pigeon part of this real quick. And we're gonna do the thing where we make the thing insensitive, because I think that makes sense. So we're gonna stay on this branch. We're gonna use this as branching point for the other one. Yeah, that's the output of a tool called Gorse on the Pidgin code base. The videos are really far out of date, though. I need to regenerate them. But like, I added a whole bunch of custom parameters and stuff like that to it, and I lost them. So like, I haven't rebuilt it because I have to go through. Well, I'd have to go through and do all that work again, and that's annoying, and I don't want to do it. So I haven't. So it is what it is. All right, there's Pidgin conversation. All right, so we get the text. Instead of calling send, we're gonna do a purple message star message equals null. Message equals purple message new. I don't remember what the parameters are. Cool. Yeah, enjoy. What are your properties? Do we need an account? I don't want nothing. I want it. Okay, so we have to fix the author problem, all that bullshit. Okay. But we don't. Oh yeah, so this doesn't have a conversation or any of that stuff. Cool. Well, that's annoying too. Maybe we're gonna leave this for now. I'm realizing there's some much other bigger problems with this that we have to work out. Because there's the whole look, like a message doesn't have an ID. Well, actually, maybe we can work around that. Oh no, we can't. Message we can. I believe the ID is settable after the fact. All right, yeah, you can change the ID of a message because we need to, right? So the idea is that like libpurple might put in like a fake ID temporarily as the message is created, but not yet part of the conversation. Although that's the whole local echo thing. Yeah, there's a whole lot of can of worms to figure out with this. So let's skip that for a second. But who else is calling purple conversation send? Commands and Pidgin conversation. I don't remember how this works exactly. I remember thinking it was done in weird ways, but that's okay. Those are Pidgin commands. What about purple commands? So you register command with a priority, and like the flags are like who it's for and stuff. Yeah, I am chat. Okay, so we should probably just work this into like protocol conversations. Um. We need more than that. Because we do allow plugins to add commands. We've done some simple. I personally have written some simple ones for like rolling dice or flipping a coin. Right. Those are based on AOL shit from way back when. Um. Also, I wrote a plugin called /exe, which you type /exe and then it would output whatever the output of that command was as a message. Excuse me. So we need some way to put those on there too, but that's probably okay. Um,
Only you had a motive for murder.
Yeah, I think we can. What's calling me? Spammer. Yeah, the commands API is going to need some thought. Let's go with that. So, in the meantime, we're going to make it go. Pidgin, is it GTK commands? Or Pidgin commands? Pidgin commands. That's not that one. Nope. Alright, well, what fails to build?
She was murdered.
Yep, air LT. Oh, it's in private. That's why I couldn't find it. Oh, sweet. That's an unexpected happy feeling. Is it not in the header files? Looks like it. Okay, whatever. Oh, but somebody still had to call those. So, yeah, so Pidgin UI, that's it. Oh, yeah. Move the Pidgin commands API. The API needs a lot of overhaul, and there's not much here to salvage. At least code-wise. Yep. Oh. 3140. Pull them turtles. That's fine. Time we can get rid of private header files this time. Oop, that needs to be undone. God, why are you getting so slow? Well, maybe we can actually do that this weekend. I need to stop using ZFS encryption. I realized I don't need to buy extra drives to do it. I can just send the dataset to my NAS and then pull it back on an encrypted Lux volume. I just need to do it. Pidgin conversation.c line 122. Run the turtles again once it's updated. Yeah, little did I know that like ZFS encryption isn't something people actually use. Not even the FreeBSD people do. They encrypt their disks and then put ZFS volumes on top of them. I'm like, oh, that would have been nice to know a while ago. But it's okay. Turtle's still looking good. Okay, just waiting for that to finish. Alright, now from this branch. Purple HERM commands.ch. Well, the enums didn't make it into the enum generation, but okay, that's fine. They're gone now anyways. Then we probably need purple core.h or not h.c. Lands.h, land init, land init. Cool. Really need to clean up them GTK warnings too. right, that looks good. Branch. Leave the purple. Move the purple. This API needs some rethinking. And and it is in the way of things at the moment. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Depends on 3140. Thirty-one 41. And with the turtles. That's on 3140. Yep, easy peasy. We're discussing the message state stuff on Discord. Nope, I just want the fucking line number, man. Can I link to this? I don't want to review. Yeah, I don't know how to link to the lines here. Okay. Bunch of branches. Okay. We should implement. Oh, I guess we can start that. So there's a. I've been saying this for a while. There's a pending change where we need to. There's two things that I can/should work on right now. One of them is the create conversation dialogue because we don't have that right now. You can only create a conversation being a DM or a group DM. You can only create a conversation right now via the contact list. And that's not really implemented for a lot of stuff. But so we need to implement the new conversation dialogue. But to make that work, we need conversation infos. And it'd be ideal if we could do lookups in the protocol, although it's not necessarily a requirement. But the bigger problem is purple conversation info needs to become purple contact. or purple contact info needs to become purple contact. But to do that, we have to make purple account no longer subclass it, instead have an instance of a contact info, so that when we go through and change everything to a contact, from contact info to contact, we won't have that problem. And the problem is, we thought we could treat an account like a contact info, but we can't for a number of reasons. And that's led to other issues. So, like, if we look here, this depends on the purple contact info. Well, fuck it. Let's see what the damage is. Oh, I don't know that we will know. Ooh. Ugh. Because it needs to go to G object. Oh, fuck. This is going to be a pain. We're going to need to look for where it's casted. Yeah. There's a lot of these. Usually it'll be a count, but it's not necessarily always an account. Alright, so first things first. We need to add a property for it. I think these are mostly, oh no, they're not mostly alphabetized, but we'll put it in there alphabetized. Purple account, get something that's their setters. Connect blue, yeah, put it before the request stuff. Purple account, get contacts. The instance. I guess it doesn't say get contact info for now, and we'll change it later. It's the class at contact info for this account. This method can be contact info represents an account anywhere that a class at contact info may or should be used. Sure, let's just go with that. Returns transfer none the contact info. Sure. So, like, the problem here is we need to have an internal ID for conversations, because you could change your username or anything like that, right? And the problem with that is that's going to decide where the account file or the account settings get stored on disk, blah, 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 right? So instead of using the username, we want to use IDs, but those IDs have to be unique to your Pidgin installation, but we have them wired up to the contact info's ID, which is what it is on the server, but we don't know the server ID when we create the account on the local side in memory, right? So, like, there's just a whole bunch of can of worms because of this. So by splitting this out to a separate object, we're going to fix a lot of those problems. Yeah. So it's going to be annoying. It's going to suck. But the sooner we get this done, the better. The only benefit right now is the contact info isn't tied to an account, so this will be a little helpful here. But overall, it's going to be a pain for other reasons, which we'll explore. When we change contact info back to a contact, that's how we originally built it. Then we split it out for accounts here, which then whatever. The problem is tons of stuff has been built on top of that. So when we make this change, it's going to hit a lot of stuff, which is going to be annoying. But what do you do, right? It is what it is. Yeah, and ideally we should serialize this to the contact info. Where the fuck is class limits? We don't finalize or dispose. That's okay for now. We can reset the ID later, I think. Yeah. Verbal account, contact info. The class at contact info for this account. Sure. Do that. Properties. Prompt. Contact info equal G param stack objects. Contact info. Contact info. That should be fine. The contact info for this account. G type. Purple type contact info. G param readable. G param static strings. Okay. We implement the getter. Contact info, so purple account, get contact info, purple account, star account. G return value fell. Okay. Easy peasy. Then get property. Key value set objects. Get contact info. Just one character off. Okay. Technically speaking, this should still compile and work everywhere. Work. Oh, loading this here. Completing types, have purple contact info. Oh, fuck. I don't know why the hell I typed Boolean, but okay. Oh, my print finished. I didn't realize it. Must have been when I was getting soda. Yep, so everything looks like it works, but the program's going to crash a lot. Oh. This forensic. Yeah, what? Oh, yep, we missed one in the C file. G type objects. There's gonna be a lot more to. Well, there shouldn't be a lot more to this, but things will get a little finicky because of it. Okay. Oh, 6:30. Man, I started way later than one to two. Yep, look at that. Oh, brutal. All right, Mason test minus V account. Let's start there. Okay, we don't have any tests for account. Okay, cool. Account manager. G object new is valid property. Object class purple commas property named user. That is correct. Yep. How do we want to wire all this shit back up? What line was this? Doesn't tell me. Lovely. What? That shouldn't be calling this at all. Let's see, where do we actually crash? Purple account new, test. From add remove, line 64. Yeah. So that calls purple account new. So username property. Contact info has username? We did put a username property in there. Okay. Removing that username is gonna be I want to remove that username on the account, but ooh, it's gonna be brutal. Alright, well, for the moment, let's do this. I know this is going to break shit, but let's do this. We're going to get a bunch of warnings, it's fine. Well, actually, I should only get one warning, but yeah. How many of the tests is this going to fix? Wasn't even considered in this part. Which is dumb, but it's okay. We got alias, display name. An ID and a username. IRC is such a pain with this. Things aren't constant because of it. Alright, this didn't fix much. That's not that surprising. Alright, yeah. We're gonna get a lot of this. Purple count.c line 751. Jeez, even there. If you didn't get an ID, check on the protocol and ID. So, contact. Oh, we don't need that. We have the count. This is written poorly, but it's okay. This should probably get bumped up here. Okay. Be a lot of these. A lot. To be honest, didn't really want to do this today, but it's okay. Sooner the better. Fine, that's fine. Okay, that should fix that file. Oh, maybe not. 597. Ten. Apparently just glossed over that. Okay. I run tester turtles. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Just need to run them unit tests. Oh, lots of failure. Okay. Yep. $7.59. Right. All right, the way we're gonna have to do this is a little silly, but it's okay. We don't have to put anything here, but we gotta put it here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a property like normal, but we're not gonna have a getter or setter for it. It's just gonna be wired directly to. I guess we could put the getter and setter into it, but it's just gonna update. It's not gonna have its own storage. It's gonna use the contact info for it. Properties, username, param spec string, username of the account, no gparam read write, gparam text. I believe that was from Purple 2, so we will have to adjust that in a couple things. On both lines? Oh, it's mine. Yeah. Right. Void. So alright, contact info.c, username. Ugh. Damn it. Why do I write this so weird? So the problem here is we should probably notify if the thing changed. I guess we'll just do it. Right? This should mostly be temporary anyways. Not purple stir equal old comma username, then contact info set username. Find by keys back to the object account, comma properties. Okay. So it's a little weird, but yeah. Oh. Sorry, lots of talk about how to make the message flow actually work here in Discord. Yay! This is Hans Car Star purple account to get the username. Return that. Oh, now we fail. This count null. Turn purple contact info get username. Count contact. Yeah, should be fine. Okay. I'll put these in the header file. Oh, we have to check that first. Yep, that's still the same. Oh, except there's on before. Weird. Okay, whatever, it's fine. I'll do that first. Whatever. Username. The I was gonna do get first, and I did set first. Whatever. Really hard to type since 2.0 and available in all. Yeah, that's a problem. 844. It's prompt set user making, yeah, sure. Alright, what's the problem? What the fuck is that? 700. This is supposed to be string, not object. We have to fix the constructor again to pass that through. Do that. Right. Stuff's still gonna fail in weird ways, but that's okay. Didn't want to go much past 7. I wanted to go out for a walk while it was still light out. Let's see, how far do we get with this? Doesn't look like we got much further. I know this is going to be a slog. We're just going to keep having to go through it. 766. The username shouldn't be... Oh. Yeah, wait. This should be that. GMSS setting 2. That should have compiled. Our code's not getting hit. Like, this isn't being what it very much should be. Parameter we set upon object construction. Well, let's put that in and see what it does. I think that'll do what we need it to do, but I just get confused when you're supposed to use that or not. That's the problem. But I think this is the case where we're supposed to. Ooh, sunset's at 7:40. Okay. Cool. So now we hit our thing, right? So we did need that. That's okay. Get rid of this. But now we're dead in another one. Oh, yep. Oh. Account manager.c 680. And this is the problem. We're going to have a ton of these all over the code base. Although maybe it's that easy for some of these. Dude. Invalid cast, invalid cast, invalid cast. 103. What file? Account manager. Test account manager. Exited normally. Yay! Alright. That's gonna be one of many, I'm sure. There's still gonna be a bunch more. Yeah. I guess all the stuff we're not seeing right now has failed. Although, no, okay, this number doesn't look like it's gonna be too bad. Protocol file transfer. Uh, 116. Should have gotten it. Yeah, like we got a different one here. Nope. I don't know where this one is. Well, let's go through these, and that should get most of them. Yep. Zen. Oh, of course, it's not that easy. That's okay. Hmm. Oh, how many more files we got? Jesus Christ. 25. I'll just do this one. At least these are relative. Some of these are very easy. So all I have to do is that, right? Damn it. Of course, this one I don't have that thing. Equal latest readapter. Joy. Secrets. This is why we did this part first. Because the rest of it sucks too. Do that. Was that not used? Notification. Right. Oh. Okay. Again, this isn't necessarily everything by any means. Yep. Okay. Well, we compile. Cool. We don't work yet, but we compile. uh. I don't know if we actually built successfully or not. I have to do one of my shitty commits that goes across code bases too. But what do you do? Do, 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 We're gonna have to wire this up too. What's going on, Robotic Head? Thank you for the 18 months. Greatly appreciate it. How you doing? Those of you that don't know Robotic Edge, go give him a follow. He's another streamer here on Twitch. He's been working on a project management tool called Near Beach, which is written in Python with Django and Vue, I think. I never remember what JavaScript front end you're using, but there you go. We are breaking all the things here today because, of course, we are. Yeah, that should work. That method doesn't exist yet. That's okay. View? Cool. I remembered. I remember. Yeah, I know it doesn't exist yet. That's part of the point of this pull request. What? How many more do we got? Oh, Jesus Christ. We got 12 more files, and I have to implement that. I don't think I'm going to get to go on my walk today. It's not going to stop me. I'm still going to go do it. It's just, I prefer to do it at light. But I've been trying to do more of this stuff this year because help me lose weight, stuff like that. You know, not sitting in front of the computer all fucking day kind of thing. Oh, that was that guy. Shit. You don't have a... care what compile yet because I have to fix other shit. Oh, no, this is fine. We don't need info here. We already have info there anyways. So this one needs to become purple counts. Good. ID. Can't compile yet. Unity plugin. Well, I mean, we'll work around this, but the Unity plugin doesn't compile right now. Force the habit trying to compile everything. This is a new one. Okay. I just realized something really dumb. Yep. There's a fair amount of these where we're just using the info to get the username. We already wrote a getter on purple account for that, so we don't need to use the info. Already 28 files in. Counts.c 219. Yep. How many more of these do we have? Probably fucking all of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Counts.c 288-ish. $450 something. This is probably okay. Keychain access 104. That's not new. That got changed. Wasn't it just keychain access? Oh, I don't have it. I can't compile it right now. I'm not a Mac. But I think that's okay. Okay, next on my list of fuck ups. Okay, wallets. Okay. Live secrets. Such a fun change. But I fucked up so bad. Yep. Okay. Um. Yeah. What else do we have here? Infrared. Can't believe I fucked this up so bad. I mean, I'm also not surprised, but I'm just annoyed at myself, right? It's like, come on, man. Account manager, let's see. What are we using for? Getting the username. Oh shit. I just thought of something I have to check. I made plans for Wednesday and I realized nope. Okay. The following Tuesday, I have to take my grandma to the doctor. Fun times. So I was like, oh shit, I didn't check that when I made plans. Okay. That was account manager. Auth-rec notification. Auth-rec notification. It's probably the same bullshit. We just use it to get the username. Take care of that. Wait, what? What do we use info for? We use it down there. Okay. Account. Okay. Conversation. Let's see. That's not what I wanted. Fuck off. One. That's right. That's fine. This one that's changed is probably wrong. Nope, we're using name for this guy, right? Okay, I think that one's okay. Red manager. Yep. Okay, that's cred manager, file transfer, protocol for file transfer. Alright. Oh, it's purple file transfer, my bad. Oh, that's right, yep. Alright. Notification, let's see. What do we use info? That was notification, SQL history landed after. This is probably just to get the username. Yep. Which this has to change anyways at some point, but that's a different story for a different day. That's account manager. Test conversation. Oh, that one's fine. That one's also fine. Okay, now we're into the Pidgin code. Oh, alright, that's it. I think we're gonna call it here. I'm getting tired, and this is blah. I wanna go get some fresh air. So, ooh, the shit is on the radio. It was an early start too. I started like 3 hours early. I usually don't start for another half hour. And I got 3 hours in. So, yeah. Um... Sure. We're going over to Kui Impact, or however you say his name. I don't know. He's doing leak code stuff. Should be fine. If you don't want to join the raid, go ahead and cancel with chat. If you're on YouTube, I can give you a link. Sure, let's do that. We're gonna go raid this guy over here. I don't know if he's on YouTube or not. I pasted one. Why didn't I paste it? There we go. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming by today. There's a slight chance I might be back on tomorrow, but tonight, but very unlikely. But I might be on during the weekend. I don't know. But if you want to know when I'm going to be on next, be sure to follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, ring the bell if you want to get notified. Otherwise, you can find links to all my social media right over here, including my Mastodon where I announce streams. And if you want to hang out outside of the stream, you can join us on the officially unofficial Discord, which is down, or whatever, which is find the chat too. So, alright, thank you everybody for coming by tonight, today, whenever. Time zones are hard. And until next time, adios.